Hello, it's Greg Montfort again, and welcome to this video called How to Get Free Traffic with YouTube Videos. Now, this is the part two, it's the second part and final part of a two-part series of how to get this free traffic. And if you remember rightly, if you have seen the first one, the first part, we've already set up a YouTube channel, and we're about to go now and download a video and then upload it into that channel. I'm going to give you some tips on how to make this flow very smoothly and also get some SEOing as well. Okay, so if you haven't seen the first part, I suggest you go back. I'll provide a link below this video where you can just go and click on it, and you can go to the first part of this two-part series. So let's get stuck right into it. The steps that we're taking, right, if you remember rightly from last time, we opened a Gmail account just to establish an account within Google, and then we set up our YouTube ready to accept our videos. So what we're going to be doing, okay, the next step is we're going to download the video and save it. We're going to be uploading the video into the channel, and then we're going to be doing a little bit of SEOing and some links. So we've done the first two steps. Now we're going to just go and knock over those three right now, okay? So the first thing I'd just like to point out, I found the video, by the way, that I'm going to download. Actually, I've already downloaded it because I didn't want you to wait around while I actually downloaded it. But we talked in our previous video about copyright, and I've got permission to download this video from Albie Costa, who's a good friend of ours and our business mentor. Now, if you have a look at this, is just a normal, ordinary YouTube channel with this particular video that I want to go and download. If you have a look down here, see where it says download. You can see down the bottom left where I'm pointing, and where that comes from is a little add-on to Firefox. Now, just a quick overview here. There's about 4 or 5 browsers that you can choose from. And Firefox is the only one that is independent. It's owned by some geeks. It's an independent company. Where Chrome is owned by Google, and Safari is owned by Apple, and Internet Explorer, and now called Edge for Windows 10, is owned by Microsoft. Firefox is the only one that's independent. And it's got lots and lots of really great add-ons, which I won't go into today. We'll save that for another video. But what I'd suggest you do is go and do a Google search for YouTube Video Downloader Firefox add-on. And if you scroll down, it's actually this one here, download YouTube videos as MP4. And so I'm just going to click on that. And this is how you pick it up. This image here, if I click on this image, it just enlarges it. And you'll see there's the download button. So what I'm saying is this particular add-on to Firefox puts an arrow and a download button below each of the videos within YouTube. It's great. It's a one click. It's absolutely fantastic. Now there are other add-ons, and you can also if you just do a Google search on online YouTube video downloader, and there's lots and lots of websites that you can just put the URL in, the video's URL, and it will download. But I like this. This is very neat, very quick, very fast. It's just wonderful. So what I've done just before I turn this camera on is on the bottom left, I click the download and I save this particular video, which is all about setting up a lead capture page inside using Aweber. I just clicked on that download, and bang, it downloaded into my downloads folder, which the downloads folder is up here on the top right where I'm pointing. That's for Firefox. It's different for Google Chrome. It's down the bottom left. But yeah, that's the way that I do it. I use that little add-on, and it works beautifully. So now let's go to our as you saw before, this is the YouTube channel which I'm going to upload this particular video into. Okay, so now we've downloaded it, we've saved it on an external hard drive, as a matter of fact, where I save all my videos, and I've got a 4 terabyte drive, and we're about to go and find that and upload it. Okay, so this is really, really simple. So all you do is you log into your YouTube channel. You've set it up as per the part 1 video, and I'm clicking on the top right hand corner, I'm clicking upload, and it will ask me where I want to pick it up from. So I'm going into my external drive. I'm going there, I'm going there, I'm going there, and it is this one here. So now I'm highlighting it and clicking open, and we're away. You can see in the top we've got a progress bar right there. So it's telling us exactly what to do. Now, while it's uploading, there are 6 or 7 things to do to help that video come up in the search engines, or to help people find that particular video. Okay, so the first one is the title of the video. Now, what I do with all my text that it's associated with the video, I use just a little text editor. So whatever text editor you've got, I use that. Normally I don't use Word, for example, because there's a lot of formatting that goes behind Word. I just used a raw text editor. And you can see there, I've already written it out and edited it, as it were. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going back to my, I'm going back to my YouTube channel, and I'll put it in there exactly the way that I want it. So I'm now going back to my editor. I'm going to grab all of this. This is all the text that's going to go in the description. So I've copied that, and in the description here, I'm going to put all that text. Okay, so let's have a look at it. So now this is just a personal preference. What I do is I duplicate my title there, and straight after it, I put my link. Wherever I want people to go, I put it there, straight in the second line, because it shows up below the video. Under normal circumstances, when the YouTube video is playing, it only shows the first 2 lines. You've actually got to click where it says show more to drop it down to show all the rest. So the other thing that I do within this description, I make sure that the keywords are in there. So I use the keywords in the title. I put the keywords several times in the description. One thing I don't do is I don't stuff keywords. You just write English with some keywords in it. That's fine and beaut. Okay, so that's what I've done. And I normally put my link down the bottom as well. I don't know why I just put it at the top and I put it at the bottom. I put it a couple of times. It's sort of like a comfort for me, I suppose. I don't know whether it helps in any way, but do people really get to the bottom of the description? I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. Anyhow, so that's that. So that's 1 is the title, 2 is the description. The next one down is the tags. Now, I've already worked out what tags I'm going to use, and I've got them here saved with just comma spacing. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going back to my YouTube channel. I'm going right click paste, and they automatically go bang, 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 already in this. That's fine. So that's done. So that's number 3. Now, here's a good tip. Number 4. See what it says over here, add a message to your video. You can only do this once. If you don't do this now, you don't get a second chance to do this once it's published. Okay, so you can only put this in here before it's published. Now, what I normally put in this little message is just a tiny little paragraph that gives an overview of the video or makes something intriguing about the video. So what I do is I look in here, right, you're in internet marketing, right, to quickly, right, okay, how about this? If you're into internet marketing and you want to quickly create a really good capture page on the fly and you're a little confused, right, that'll do. I'll copy that. I'll go and put that straight in there, right, and you're a little confused. This video is for you. There, just like that. Okay. So now where this shows up, it shows up in various places around the internet, but also in the searches, you know. So you've done a Google search, you know, you see the title and the URL at the top in blue. Sorry, the title, then the URL, and then there's probably about 3 lines of text, 3 or 4 lines of text, and that's where this appears. If you don't put anything in there, nothing much will appear. Okay, so that's done. So that's 4. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. What else do we need to do with this? Oh, okay, at the back here, advanced settings. Now, oh, hang on, just go back to basic info. This, I'm going to leave this as public. if I do a drop down, see there's public, unlisted, and private. Private means that no one can see it except you. Unlisted means it can't be found in the search engines. So you would do it with an unlisted. Maybe you have a group of people that you can send a video out by sending the link in an email, right? And they can watch it, okay? But if they did a search on it, if anybody did a search on the title, it would never be found, okay? It's called unlisted. And it's quite good. I quite like unlisted for training videos within my group. Or maybe you have some family members. Maybe you've got a channel set up specifically for just family. Okay, you could have unlisted videos in there. So you would email out the videos to your family members and they could watch the videos without anybody else finding it. But I'm going to click on public and leave it as public. In advanced settings, I'm just going to go to advanced settings. If I had this unlisted, I would get rid of all the comments and use it. I'd untick almost everything except allow embedding. But seeing it's for public use, I'll just leave it the way it is. Not going to touch that. Okay. The other thing here is the next one is add to playlist. So this is a tip regarding playlists. First of all, let's add it to the playlist. I'm clicking the playlist. It's loading all the playlists I've got. I've got one called Techo Stuff. That'll do. So it's to do with technical training on the internet. So there it is. Okay. So let me just check. Right. Got that one, 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 got that one. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, the last thing is the thumbnails. When this is finished uploading and rendering, it'll have 3 thumbnails of which you can choose from. Normally it chooses the middle one. The 3 thumbnails are made from little spot pics, as it were, from the beginning, from the middle, and from towards the end. So yeah, basically the beginning, basically the middle, and towards the end. YouTube normally selects the middle one. You can change it to any one of the 3. But a tip is, if you're really looking for maximum traffic, I would suggest using making your own thumbnails up. So you can upload a thumbnail, you can customize your thumbnail, upload it, and it could be like a very attractive color or whatever, something different. You may have a series of videos, so you want similar thumbnails. So that's where you do your thumbnail. Okay. All right, so that's that. I'm going to click publish to lock all that in. Right, if you click, I can return to editing, and you can see I can't get into this comment section here on the right. It's grayed out now, but I can change anything else. All right, one other thing that I do here, just let's have a talk about the URL itself. If you look over on the left, it says your video will be live at, and it's youtu.be blah blah blah. If I do a right click, it actually diverts to the correct address. I'm now clicking the stop button just to stop it playing. I just want to give your attention to the URL at the top. The actual, if you have a look there, it says the youtube.com/watch v equals, and the number of the video is this lot. Okay, so it's an alphanumeric, and that's the actual designation of this video. All the rest of this at the back are commands to the player to do something. So you can have auto play. You can actually, if you're embedding this, for example, you can remove the controls, and you can do all sorts of other stuff as well. When I'm saving or sending on an email with this link in it, I get rid of all that rubbish at the back and makes it nice and clean. So there it is there. I'll just stop that again. And there is the one that I save. Okay. And it looks nice and neat and clean. Now, while I'm talking about this, this is one of the other things that I do, and I didn't do it originally, but I found I got myself into a bit of a mess and a bit of hot water regarding YouTube channels. I now save all the data, all the details, as it were, regarding the videos in a spreadsheet. Okay, so I label the tab at the bottom in the spreadsheet, the channel designation, and then I put all the videos in there. And what I save is basically, the date that it went up, the name of the video, the URL the video's on, of course, and also the link. If you have a look down here, see there, that's the title, right? And there's my link, all right? Now, to see the rest, you've got to click Show More, which I'm doing now, and that shows the rest of it, okay? So if I just minimize that, Show Less. So this is what normally shows up. This link here, I record in my spreadsheet as well. So not only the URL belonging to the video, but also the link that's associated with that video. Because if you've got different sales funnels or different products, you may want them to go to your Facebook page. You may want them to go to your blog page. You may want them to go to a funnel. You may want them to go directly into an offer page, for example. So, if you're thinking about this in 2 or 3 months' time, you think, where did that go to? Right, you just look up the spreadsheet, okay? And any other notes that you want to write beside it. So that's basically about it. The date that it went up, the title, the URL of the video, the link that's going to forward the traffic to, and any other notes that you feel is appropriate. Okay, so that's basically about it. I think we've pretty well covered the whole lot. Let's go and see what we've done. The download, we've done that, and we've done that. Yep. So there it is. It's up. If I go back to my channel, you'll see that it's up there. Okay. So there it is there. That one there, we've just uploaded 3 minutes ago. See that? It says 3 minutes ago. Right? And it's creating a great Aweber lead capture page. Right? I've just had one view, me, right now. So it's already up there and it's ready to go. If I wanted to edit it at any time, all you do is up the top is Video Manager. See, you're at the top in the middle. I'm clicking Video Manager, and it displays all the videos. And there's the last one. They're all in chronological order. And you can see over on the right-hand side, they've got a picture of the world, meaning it's public. But that one there, the next one down, it's got a link. It's unlisted. Okay, so if I go and click edit, it'll take me back to that original page. There's the original page, and I can edit all the text about it. Okay, so I'm just going to go back, and the other one I can do is annotations. Now, we won't cover a lot about annotations, but if you click on annotations here, this is really, really easy, and it shows you the video. Now, annotations is the little bit of text that you're going to put in on the video, right? It allows people to click or not click, or gives instructions or whatever. But what I often do is this: down the back end of the video. So this video is 16. Whoops. Let's see if I can get it to work down the back end here. It's 16. It's 16:16. So it's 16 minutes long. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'll just put one in here for you, just to give you an idea. Add annotation. Click Note. Okay. Now what I'm going to put here is found value. It found value in this video. Then please like, comment, and share. Just check the spelling. Right, found value in this video. Then please like, comment, and share. I normally crank it up to 16 point. I'll leave it as white. I like it as sort of like a dull red background. And now let's have it towards the end. It finishes at 16:16. So why don't we start it, for example? I'll just make that 00, get rid of that 0, and make that 16 minutes. So at 16 minutes, that'll come up. Yep, that looks good, and it'll run for 16 seconds. You can see it ends at 16:16. So that's okay. If I wanted a link associated with this, I just click link, right? And you can put another video in there, or I've got an associated website that I could put in. I could get people to subscribe or whatever. But I'm not going to worry about that at this point in time. I just want an instruction to be placed up there. Now, thing is, I've actually got to put that over there. There it is there. So you just got to actually place it to where you want it to go. I'm enlarging it a bit. So how about we put that down the bottom there? That looks a bit better. Right. There we go. And I'll click up the top, apply changes. Click save and apply changes. So when this video is played at 16 minutes, that little box will come up as a instruction for people, or a reminder for people. What I'll also do is I'll also put a link in there later, perhaps. But that's called an annotation, and that will also increase your traffic, because it makes it pretty easy for people to click on the video rather than having to scroll down the bottom or look down the bottom and click on your link. Okay, look, I think that wraps it up. Look, one last point is about copyright, because we've downloaded that video. Look, I know I've harped on about it, but if you do the right thing regarding copyright and ask for permission before you download a video, you won't get into any trouble. Your name will still be A-OK on the internet, and YouTube won't close any of your accounts. All right. Okay. Look, I do hope that you've have found video, as I said there, found value in this video, and please like, comment, and share. And I look forward to catching you in a future video. Okay. Bye for now. Cheers.